Today I'm going to be bringing you a short and sweet video on my top 5 meme coins to hold for this upcoming bull run. Ethereum is absolutely cranking. We are breaking out of some significant long-term resistance. Now this is looking at ETH on the monthly, and as you can see when we've had our cycle tops, ETH on the monthly has been in the significantly oversold regions, and we have also just had massive parabolic run-ups that are nothing like anything that's happened before. So for me, I do expect Ethereum's RSI to keep crawling up and Ethereum's price to keep cranking. That being said, retracements of 30-40% are perfectly normal in bull runs. I think we've got a huge amount of upside to go, as not only is Ethereum looking good, but Bitcoin's looking good, and Bitcoin dominance is threatening to break down. So for an altcoin season, we want to see a sharp drop off in Bitcoin dominance. And this is when you get those absolutely crazy parabolic gains that you've probably heard all too much about or you've experienced before. That is these sharp drop-offs in Bitcoin dominance. In that time, things cook, you make a truckload of money, and yeah, it's a pretty damn good time to be alive. So if you want to make the most of that, you want to get some absolutely banging plays, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stick around to the end of the video. If you want to get stuff like this a bit earlier, join the Discord. I'll leave a link to my Patreon in the description. These are some of the calls I've made over the past 2 months. 31.5x on Beast, 17x's on DXY and Mindfak, 16x on Quokka. We've been absolutely printing. Join the Discord and I will see you there. First up, we've got DXY. So I talk about this one a lot, but it's not for no reason. This is the US DGen index. So the ticker is DXY, which is also the same ticker as the US dollar index. I like the fact that the narrative is flipping the dollar, which happens at a market cap of 1 billion. So at that market cap, each token will be worth $1, which ties into the narrative of monetary debasement and the deflation of fiat currency. Bullish narrative, and I think as an SPX beta, it is definitely one of the strongest. Now, SPX 6900 is undoubtedly one of the strongest meme coins this cycle, and it has just broken out of its long-term resistance. So beautiful cup and handle pattern. Now just had a retest of that. We are still printing higher lows and we are still honoring this long-term support. So yeah, this is Murad's coin. Once this sends, the stock to meme plays are going to stand, and I think that DXY is primed to be one of the most bullish plays in that narrative. So first up for me, bullish as hell on DXY. Currently it's got a market cap of 2.1 million. 100x only takes it to 200 million, which is a fifth of its goal to start with, and that is still a tiny market cap in the grand scheme of things. So really low market cap. Bullish as hell on this one. The team has been in it since all the way back in November. They've been cooking this whole time. Didn't let it go all the way through the slow bleed that was really painful to experience, but yeah, bullish on DXY. I think this one is an absolute sender. Next up, we have Beast. So this is such a good play. Now, I love the narrative for this one so much. It's coming back into a price that I think is a damn good entry. 2 million market cap. Why do I think it's a good entry? Well, have a look on their website. So having a look down, you can see that these are the previous Matt Fury front cover characters on his books and what they've run to. Pepe, 12 billion, Brett, 2.3 billion, Andy, Landwolf, Hoppy, all over 150 million. And then we have Beast. What is Beast at? Beast is at a market cap of 2 million. Beast, to get to the market cap of the smallest Matt Fury front page character, is a 75x from here. Crazy numbers, absolutely insane numbers we're talking about. And if you haven't seen the book Cortex Vortex, this is what the front cover looks like. This is Beast Seller. So yeah, bullish on that. Really love Matt Fury artwork, really like Matt Fury memes, and yeah, I think this one is an absolute sender. Bullish on the Beast. Next up, we're going to go into the same narrative, and that is Mindfak. Mindfak is the second page on Cortex Vortex. As you can see, front cover character is Beast Seller. Second page up, we have Mindfak. Now, bullish coin, bullish on Mindfak. I think this one is an absolute sender. Now, why do I like this coin? Well, I like this coin as the dev is hugely well connected. He's an absolute Chad. So always like anything that he does. And this has been no exception. We got into this one down at about 600K and it's done a 16x for the community since then. But I don't think it's stopping. I think this one absolutely, like Beast, has the potential to be a multi-$100 million meme coin. 20 mil, 50 mil. Once it cracks those price points, it's suddenly only a 3 to 5x away and it goes to insane numbers. So when you do get that parabolic blow off top, some of these coins, their charts towards the end are going to look insane. And when you're zooming out, the chart might look something like this, and you have all of these, and then the last bit will have some violent parabolic move like this. Now, we don't think that we will catch these moves. However, when they do pump up, a lot of these plays are going to go to absolutely stupid valuations. So bullish as hell on Mindfak. I really do think that this one is primed to have a good bull run. Heavily allocated in this, and yeah, I am sleeping very comfortably on my bags. All right, let's keep it on Ethereum. So next up, now this one is something that I do have high conviction in, however, and that is Courage the dog. You might be thinking, Matt, why are you bullish on this pink dog riding a bicycle? Well, stick around and I'll tell you why. So Courage the dog, if you didn't see my previous video on it, it is this cartoon from the 90s or early 2000s. I think it was 1999 when it was released. It revolves around this old lady who has adopted this cowardly dog, and that dog's name is Courage. Now, this part of the story isn't super important, although I do think it is very nostalgic and a lot of people recognize this character. For me, what is super bullish is the activity that I noticed the other day. So that was with SHIB Token. Now, SHIB Token has 4 million followers. Shiba Inu is one of the biggest meme coins in all of crypto. If we want to scroll down, what did I see on the 9th of August? A new paw print is spotted near the Shibami Den. Something furry and surprisingly fast is joining the pack. Courage the dog. Can you sniff it out? Now, if you don't think this is bullish, I do not know what to tell you. This is mega bullish. Crazy bullish. So SHIB Token does not just call out anyone. I absolutely love this. Now, how he swung it, who bloody knows? We have a crack dev who is working on cool stuff all the time. Bullish as hell. So yeah, love this one. Absolutely printing. And I don't think you're late to this one at all. So I entered at 3 million. It is not even a 2x up from where I entered this one. It is bullish. Now, none of these coins you are late to. All of these coins I'm going to keep at low market caps, as I want you to be in coins that have the potential to print you life-changing money. And hopefully you watch this video and get some good value. So Courage the dog, bullish on it. I think it makes a lot of sense. Nostalgic character with a wicked dev. Also the fact that they've got interaction from SHIB Token. Crazy, absolutely crazy stuff. Next up, we have Book of Ethereum. Now, this is one of the most slept on meme coins in my opinion, and I do not think it gets anywhere near the amount of respect that it deserves. So Book of Ethereum, absolute cook. So market cap of 20 million. It has been consolidating for a huge period of time. It has a mysterious team of devs who have connections with the Ethereum founders. What these connections are, it's hard to say, but there has been interactions now from 3 ETH founders directly with Book of Ethereum. Unbelievably bullish. They were invited to speak at ETH Prague. So many different connections with Book of Ethereum. Is Vitalik actually one of the people involved? Is Shiba Prophet actually Ryoshi, the creator of Shiba Inu? Who knows? But either way, I'm damn bullish on Book of Ethereum. It's a mysterious cult-like coin. And I think this one's going to do crazy numbers. I think you're going to look back at this one when it's in the hundreds of millions, and I think you're going to say, why did I not accumulate this? Why did I not accumulate? It was in this range for a long period of time, between 9 and 30 million. And I think sometimes in crypto, people just get bored. They look at a chart and go, oh, well, it's not doing anything. This must not be a good coin. But that could not be further from the truth. If you want to have a look at Beast, hugely bullish coin. I absolutely love this one. For a long period of time, this was consolidating. You had so much time to consolidate. If you want to have a look at DXY, another coin that I entered in its consolidation period. Long periods of consolidation usually lead to hugely volatile moves to the upside when they finally do move. So bullish as hell on Book of Ethereum. Definitely not one to fade just because it hasn't done an enormous amount over the last few months. Alrighty, now we're going to flip chains quickly. So we're going to go over to Base Chain. I'm going to talk about my 2 favorite picks on Base. Both of them are at crazy good entries right now. So Quokka. Bullish on Quokka. You know I love the Quokka. It's the first evolving meme coin on Base, and it is based off this animal, which is an Australian marsupial, which is the happiest animal on earth. If you want to have a look, they've got NFTs that are now launched. Absolutely love the NFTs. You can have a look at the collection. There's some really, really cool stuff that they are working on. They have a game integration coming up, and they have these milestones that when they tick them off, they have a new NFT drop and the Quokka evolves into another Quokka. So damn bullish on that. Really like Quokka, really like all of what they are doing. And I think this one is consolidating at all-time highs. Had its huge consolidation period after a big bleed, which I like to see, shake out all the jeets. And now it's ripping on up. So this one for me, I do think it has a huge amount of gas left in the tank. And I'm damn bullish on Quokka. It's something different, something beautiful and something Australian. And I do love the Quokka. Alrighty, next up we have Barry the Badger. Now this one hasn't made a move. This is still in its sleeper consolidation period. Now, make no mistake, this one I do believe is going to send. If you do not think this one is going to send, well, I think you're going to be in for a pretty rude shock. Now, I talk to the team regularly, and although their Telegram is not super active, the team is still very much holding all of their Barry. The team is still very much in talks about how to move forward, and they are strategically planning their next move. So I don't think you want to fade Barry at all. For me, it makes a huge amount of sense. The narrative is they have the same artist as Toshi. So the OG Toshi artist, the artist that initially drew Toshi, has drawn Barry the Badger. Now, the artist did all of the NFTs and has done some pretty amazing artwork. So really love what Fatal Pen has done. I think it is hugely bullish that Fatal Pen, the OG Toshi artist, is Barry the Badger's artist. Look at these NFTs, super damn cool. But yeah, if you think that this one is done, you might be in for a rude shock when this suddenly sends to 1 million in the space of a few days. And then it consolidates around that 600-700K mark. People go, maybe it was just a bit of a flash in the pan. And then all of a sudden this thing is breaking out. It's suddenly at 2.5 million all-time highs. People are FOMOing in. And then, as I have been this whole time, people will be damn bullish on the Badger. So Barry the Badger, I'm still holding a big bag of Barry, and I do think it is going to send. I also plan on covering this one long term. So if you want a sleeper pick that has not pumped, and this is getting in before the pump, it might make sense to add some Barry exposure. Not financial advice. Alrighty, that is going to wrap it up for me today. That is what I'm holding. Those are my main meme coins. Super bullish on all of these. I think they are absolute senders. And I do think that if you are positioned in these, you are primed to have a pretty damn good bull run. Bullish on these tokens, and I am bullish on them for a good reason. I like the teams. I've talked to the team on every single one of these projects. I always talk to the team on anything I invest in. I always like to buy the team and not the meme. And I buy the team and not the meme because they can be the best meme in the world. But if the team has bad intentions, it is not going to do a damn thing. So bullish on that. And if you want to join my Discord, you can see the kind of gains that we have been making. Link to the Patreon down in the description. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop your favorite meme coin down below. And as always, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.